Hi there, my name's Tamara Aragon and I've discovered a new way to make money right from home. All you do is help us search Google for a specific type of house that investors are clamoring for, and then you get paid $500 or more for every single house you find that investors purchase. So, if you aren't making the kind of money that you're worth, or you have bills piling up that might be keeping you awake at night, maybe you even tried all kinds of other things to make some extra money. But the problem is that none of that other stuff has ever made you a single penny. Then watching this video could very well be the life changer you've been dreaming about. And you can do this. There's no experience required. You just find them, submit them, and get paid. Then the investors do everything else. Now, I'm going to hazard a guess that what you're doing right now just might not be cutting it financially. And I'll even bet this isn't the first time you've been looking for a way to get ahead. I want you to know I understand you may really need to make some extra cash right now, because I know exactly what it feels like to not be getting the income you need. So I really do understand why you're still looking for a better money-making system. Listen, I know and believe, deep down inside of me, that you too can begin getting paid to help us find these types of houses. So pay close attention, because in just a minute I'm going to show you exactly what steps to take. But first, this quick disclaimer. We are required by the FTC to disclose the typical customer's results. Quite honestly, the typical customer does not make any money whatsoever. That's because the typical customer doesn't even finish the first of 3 training videos I've created for you. Less than 1 in 100 ever ask our expert a question, leave feedback, or otherwise show they're putting in any focused effort at all. Like anything worthwhile in this life, this program does require work. Because the typical customer puts in very little work, before you consider joining our team, you should stop and ask yourself if you're typical or not. Thanks for letting me get that out of the way. So, it was just a few short years ago that I let the economy, the government, and some plain old bad luck get the best of me. Someone without insurance smashed my car, and then my injuries kept me from working a traditional job. It was amazing how quickly my bills started piling up. I knew I needed a way to make some money, and make it fast. Hey, there's nothing worse than having bills or other worries pressing you down while you're desperately looking for a solution. I looked online every single day, and everything seemed like a scam, or it took way too long to get paid. If you've ever tried stuffing envelopes or sending out postcards, then you know exactly what I mean. I'm about to share one of my most closely guarded trade secrets. I'll only have it online for a short time, and for a good reason, as you're about to see. So watch it while you can. So there I was, looking for a way to make money, when a friend of mine helped me to develop this system. The system where I could help find houses that investors could buy and fix up. All I had to do was find the specific types of houses that they specialized in buying, which was pretty easy to do. These investors purchase off-market properties. They're mainly FSBOs, which are for sale by owner houses that are not listed on the MLS. The best part is you can find these right at home using your laptop or any other computer. You just search Google and a few other places using the search terms I'll give to you shortly. It's pretty simple. What you do is you search online to find them, you submit them, and then you get paid. This is the fastest way I know how to make money, so be sure you get everything I'm sharing with you here. Here's the search terms I want you to make note of. Use either FSBO, that's FSBO, in quotes, or for sale by owner, along with the name of your town to find properties in your area. You can also find FSBOs in any other town in the United States, which I'll show you how to do later. But first, let me tell you about the part that makes it possible for you to make money doing this. It's a network of investors across the country called the Investors Alliance. What this means to you is that no matter what state you're located in, you can find FSBOs online, submit them, and get paid $500 or more for every house purchased by the Investor Alliance. And because you're helping the investors save time, there's no limits on how many of these you can get paid for. It really is that easy. You find them, you submit them using a web form I'll show you in a moment, and then you get paid. And you don't even have to leave your house. The training system that walks you through everything is called Locator Gold. One of the most important parts is that web portal I just mentioned. It's called the Investors Alliance Hub. This is where you enter the seller's information. Then the investors take over and do everything else. What this means to you is there's no taking photos, there's no negotiating with sellers, no dealing with realtors, no making offers, no paperwork or closings, none of that. You just find them, submit them, and get paid for every house an investor purchases. The best part of Locator Gold is you can choose your own hours, working as little or as much as you want. Because you're paid for leads, you don't need to be licensed or certified, and there's no experience required. Locator Gold gives anyone willing to put in a little effort the ability to make money right from home. No matter what their background or education, and no matter what anyone said you can or can't do, because now you can finally create your own income, proving you're a success by enjoying all the things you've wanted to get for yourself and your family. Here's what people are saying about the systems I've created. Tamara, I'd like to share my good news with you. I'm already working on my third paying deal. I'll keep it simple and say, you are the best. That was from Joswant in New York. Or how about this? Dear Tamara, you delivered definitely more than I expected in your course. What you're doing is making a big difference for my family. That's from Ellen Sanford in Idaho. This is Chris Larson from Fort Worth, Texas. Chris made $6,000 in his first 2 weeks. Now that's not typical because Chris is what I call an action taker rather than a typical client. And here's just one of the properties this gal found, along with her check from the same month. Wow, look at that. Again, that's not average or typical. This is an action taker who's willing to put in the work and effort that's required. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you average and typical, or are you an action taker? Knowing exactly how and where to profit, finding FSBOs could probably be the most important bit of information you've discovered. Of course, you always have the option of looking for your own investors and trying to figure out the correct approach to finding the right FSBO by trial and error. Unfortunately, it turns out it's very easy to lose both time and money and still get zero results. Let me explain what you're getting with the Locator Gold system. First off, you get a complete step-by-step training program on how to find off-market properties anywhere in the United States. So you can get paid $500 or more for each one bought by any one of our investors. In this easy-to-read guide, you'll discover the fastest way to get your first 100 deals, the 5 best websites and search engines to use, how to avoid wasting your time on deals investors don't want, discover 7 tips to getting started so you can begin to make money right away, and the secrets of using the Investors Alliance Hub, where you enter your FSBO leads. Plus 3 bonus tips from the Locator Gold Power users, and much, much more. Using the ideas in this guide, along with the Investors Alliance Hub, there's absolutely no limits on what you can make. With both of these, you've got the tools, the training, and the systems to earn as much as you want. There's no waiting either, because you get paid up front, right when the investor buys the house. Pretty cool, huh? To help you get started, I'm going to make this even better for you. First off, I've created 3 quick start videos that you can watch as many times as you need to see step by step how to make money with the Locator Gold system. In video number 1, you'll watch over my shoulder as I show you how to find FSBO leads right on your laptop or computer, including some secret tricks I've just discovered. In video number 2, you'll learn how to weed out deals that investors don't like and how to access and submit your deals into the Investor Alliance Hub. In video number 3, I'll walk you through the behind-the-scenes process that happens once you put your leads into the Investor Alliance Hub, including the most important part, how and when you get paid. And based on what my elite clients pay me, these videos are easily worth $1,500 or more. As my gift to you, you're also going to get a couple of bonuses. This training manual here, called 27 Ways to Find FSBOs, shows you even more ways to find FSBOs. You'll discover both online and offline methods for finding off-market properties. Finally, I'm going to include something that I use as my secret ingredient. It's called the push-button marketing system. All you do is choose the zip code, click a few buttons, and your direct mail goes automatically. By using a bit of your online profits to cover mailing costs, this ends up costing you nothing. This means you can find FSBOs that no one else knows about because they aren't on the web. And with this training and mailing system, you'll discover Yes, it's cheaper and easier to search the web for FSBOs, but you can also use direct mail to even earn more with Locator Gold. You'll learn how to access the push-button mailing features, how to send out letters and postcards, and other mailing pieces without doing any of the work yourself. What this means is you can reach FSBOs owned by older folks who really want to sell, they just don't know how to use the internet yet. That's why this is going to be so valuable for you. The push-button marketing system also includes all the templates, pre-written letters, and postcards that you need. All you do is pick what you want to send, choose the area you want to send to, and then click. Your mailing is done and on its way. Pretty cool, huh? The push-button marketing system has a value of $500, and it's my gift to you for getting started today with Locator Gold. To keep you on track, you'll also get my 30-day quick start action plan so that you know what to do each day, every day, step by step. Okay, so let's see everything you're getting here. You're getting the Locator Gold training guide, which is worth $697, the 3 quick start training videos valued at $1,500, the 27 ways to find FSBOs valued at $497, and the push button marketing system worth $500. The 30-day Quick Start Action Plan at $97. And of course, the Investor Alliance Hub, which pays $500 or more for each deal. This is priceless. The total value here is $3,291. But today, you're getting an incredible discount. Truth be told, it's taken me a lot of effort and even more money that was lost through trial and error to get to this point where I can finally offer you these amazing tools. Once you start using Locator Gold and your newfound insider knowledge that comes with it, there's virtually no limit to where it can take you. With this in mind, I'm planning on restructuring this current deal into a $997 offer down the line. I think that's going to be a fair price for such an amazing set of tools and the invaluable knowledge that comes with it. However, right now my offer still stands. So, if you're a person who likes to take advantage of an opportunity rather than wait and pay more, I'm guessing you're already counting the seconds before jumping on board, especially because as part of this limited time special launch offer, you won't have to pay $997 that I'm going to charge for it down the line. You won't even have to pay $497, which is the official price right now. This whole package is yours for only $197 a year if you act now. So don't miss out. Click the orange button to get started now. Remember, you can quickly find FSBOs, submit them, and then you get paid without much of any of the work or effort at all. Pretty amazing, really. You put leads in, and then the investors do everything else. They negotiate with the owner, they use their cash to buy, to fix up, to rent, to resell, whatever. They do it all. All you do is put the leads in. Then you get paid right up front when the house is bought by the investor. So you get everything here for just $197 a year, but only if you act now. Go ahead and click the orange button below to get started now. To make this even easier for you, here's my risk-free 100% money-back guarantee. Take an entire 60 days to try out the complete Locator Gold system absolutely risk-free. If for any reason you aren't totally astonished at how easy Locator Gold is to use, just email us and I will personally give you 100% of your investment back. On top of that, if you need some help, just contact us during this time and my team will either help you profit with Locator Gold or give you 100% of your money back. I can't make it any fairer than that. I've taken all the risk out of this so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Click the orange button below to get started now. You should know that I am limiting how many people I'm going to allow into the Locator Gold system so that I can continue to provide the high quality support that my clients expect from me. So if you're one of the first 17 people to come on board, you not only get just $500, but $1,000 for every single FSBO lead of yours that turns into a deal. That's right, you're going to get a whopping $1,000 payment for every one of your FSBO leads that are bought by an investor. You find FSBO leads, submit them into the system, and you'll get paid $1,000 for each one when an investor buys the house. I'm also going to give you a lifetime Locator Gold updates for free too, just so you know we're in this together for the long haul. Click the button below before this fills up so you don't miss out. That's right, just click the orange button to get started now. Yes, I've designed this to be a no-brainer so that it will fill up quickly. You get to make the money with me while other people who hesitate miss out on what could have been the deal of your lifetime. Click the orange button to come on board with us now. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you don't take action, how can you ever expect your life to improve? What I mean is, you really have two choices here. You can join me now with no risk whatsoever, or you can walk away and continue to look for something else. Let's face it, you've probably been looking for a way to make some extra money for a while now. And the reason I know that is you wouldn't have taken the time to stick with me this far unless getting paid on a regular basis was very important to you. And you were fully covered by my risk-free guarantee. You have nothing to lose by trying this out. So by now you realize you have two choices. You could do nothing and go back to that mediocre, sorry to be so harsh here, life of yours that doesn't have enough money and other things you want. Or you can click the orange button below and finally begin to be the person you know you really are. I'm right here to help you make it happen. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Go ahead and click the button below to get started now. Just imagine having all that money on hand to pay off those nagging bills, get all your credit cards taken care of, and heck, pay off some loans if you want to. And now as you think about having more of the things you want, that savings fund to put your kids through college, a new car to replace the one that's always breaking down, your retirement paid for, or traveling around the world in style, or just thinking about that incredible house you've dreamed of before. Can you imagine for a moment exactly what your dream house looks like? Can you see it? What's that feel like? Everything is there waiting for you, but you have to reach out and grab it. I promise you, anything is possible when you decide to go for it. I'm excited to be working with you. Go ahead and click the button below, and I will see you on the other side.